So we're going to answer the age-old question, right? Is Testament trash? Yes. Long story short, this character is pretty bad. However, let's break down why. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Thespian coming at you with a new one, and the day has finally arrived. We finally have Testament in the game, and I mean, they've only been out for like a day, right? So this is more so first impressions, how I feel about the character so far, what I feel are the big glaring problems at the moment, and what I feel if should you play this character, should you maybe try something else, or should you just wait for season 2 because this game's pretty trash. But before we jump in, make sure to give this video a like, share, subscribe, help support the channel, and follow me on Twitch, where we record this live at twitch.tv/thespianlive, and you can go ahead and see me rage at learning a brand new character in this game where people are just going to use their mains. Right. Testament. Just like from the reaction, which a lot of y'all really liked that vid, so I appreciate that, and the gameplay breakdown, I knew exactly what type of character this is. This character is all about this, bro. It's all about this, that, like, it's just about go ahead and stay far away over there. COVID is still a thing. 6 feet, please. Super zoning, super poking. This character just thrives on controlling just the screen, just the neutral space in general. And this is basically the main game plan. Like, all of Testament's normals are for you to get into that position where you're just controlling stuff. You're trying to like oppress them by not really going super aggro. So as far as Testament's normals go, his P and K are pretty good. Like, I think they're more standard than good. Like, there's nothing crazy. I think K has a pretty good range. Like, you can cancel it into 6H. Like, it's a pretty good poke, and like you can cancel it into 2D. It's really good. But P, I think, is pretty standard. 6P kind of doo-doo, not gonna lie, but I mean, so is every 6P in all the DLC characters. I don't know why they want to make them bad, but they do. As far as 2D goes, it's pretty good. Leaves you in counter hit. Pretty active. You can do a lot of shenanigans. Pretty okay, baby boom boom buttons. However, this is where the character excels, right? You want to press your big boy, I'm a big hit now buttons. And that's 5S, 6H, 5H, 2S, 2H. Like, this is what you want to press. This is where the character becomes the character. This is all about screen control. You can go ahead, cancel into projectile, go into your bird, get that stain state. You can space it and go for your high-low arbiter. Go crazy. Honestly, these buttons, even though they are okay, definitely not as good as you might think. I've already seen like a couple people finding ways of just stuffing these buttons. Like, you can just air dash out of it. You can like just 6P these buttons for free. Like, I've tried it with Leo. I've tried it with a couple of characters, and yeah, you can just 6P this easy. It's not even that hard. Like, yeah, there's a little timing to it, but not really. you can just 6P for free. I know SQ did a Twitter vid where just pressing RAM 5S 5H just beats the button clean. Like, nothing special to it. So there you go, that top tier privilege. But I think as far as buttons go, a lot of hit or miss buttons. I mean, the ones that you want to use are definitely decent. I mean, all your slashes control a good bit of the screen, but there is a very small way out of it. Like, you have characters that have better screen control buttons, such as Ram, Potemkin, Nago, but like, I don't have to talk a lot about Nago. As far as special moves go, this is where I kind of have an issue with Testament, because a lot of the special moves Testament has are very simple. Testament does not have that many special moves. They really trimmed them down compared to Plus R, which was a given. Like, they were never gonna put Plus R Testament into this game, which is why I always thought he was a strong contender to be in season 1, but in general just being added into Guilty Gear Strive. But buttons, you have your projectiles, which slash version travels forward, the heavy goes diagonal up. Air one again goes forward, the heavy goes downwards. If you hold them, projectile travels farther and it lingers. Bit more advantage, bit more frames. You can do some little shenanigans there. And this is basically your main cancel tool. You want to just cancel into this move so you can get the succubus out. Now, what does the succubus do? If you remember from the trailer, this is your lock-on. So here, if you do the crow, it immediately goes to them and gets Stain State. And Stain State, basically, they get a big explosion once they get hit. Because if you do the crow normally, it just goes straight forward. Pretty much useless unless you know they're going to jump towards it. So you need the tracking to do that. The other special move, and I think this special move is the livelihood of this character, which is why it's really bad that this move is not that good. And it's Testament's Teleport. Testament's Teleport is a quarter circle back kick. And basically, the way it works is wherever the fairy is at, Testament will teleport there. The reason why I think this is bad, but could be good, is you can do shenanigans like this, where basically you go in for the jump in, and like you just go jump back up there. So it's really, really sick. You can do like crazy stuff like you know, a double jump in, double overhead. It's really cool. Like you can do a lot. Like you go crazy, right? However, the reason why I think it's bad is because it has a weird timing. So if I go straight into it, so let me do basic string. I stay in place. You can only teleport if the succubus is fully rendered active. Like you see the hearts, you have a small window to do it. You have to wait until they're fully rendered, and then you can do it. If you do it even like a second too early, you'll just stay in place. And it's very annoying. Like, it's really annoying getting that. I don't know if it's just me, but it's just the worst. And like, the same goes for the air one. And I don't understand why, because like you want this mix, you want this to work. So it's a weird timing thing. Obviously you can get used to it, but I just find it like really dumb that it's not as fluid as you would think. I don't even think it's intentional. I think it's like some weird thing. I would assume come season 2, that's gonna be one of the biggest things they'll change about Testament. The other moves that Testament has is the high-low arbiter. Slash version is a low. The heavy slash is a high. I do not recommend using these moves like as a string because they are mad negative. Like, if I do it, I legit feel my fingers glued to the fight stick. Only use this if you have meter or you're confident in the mix. If you've been getting them, like, with it the entire game, yeah, go ahead, knock yourself out. Again, it's all about the adaptation of it. As far as the rest of Testament's kit, you got the supers, which is, you know, it's like a version of Ram's Shotgun Blast. And then you have the main one, which is, you summon the hose, and then you can do some, you know, little shenanigans, some high-low shenanigans, right? However, apparently they're not fully invincible. You can actually hit Testament out of this one. So that's not good, because remember, this character does not have a DP. And in a game like Guilty Gear Strive, not having a DP is very rough time for a lot of characters. If you don't have any sort of reversal, you're in for a world of hurt. It's like why characters like Soul, Leo, Nago can really run rampant if your character doesn't have a DP. Unfortunate, but that's just how it is. But that is basically it for Testament's kit. Like I said, okay at best, but other characters do a better job at the game plan that Testament wants to do. Special moves are very cool. Oh, one other thing that I really do not like about Testament, and again, this might be just me exposing myself because, you know, I suck at games, right? Is to get a combo with this character, you have to time the projectile to a certain degree that it's guaranteed to prop them up. Like, you just can't do like whatever like hit you want. Like, if you hold it in too late, it leads to a bunch of like nonsense. And if you do it too late, if you hold it in, it just misses completely. Like, it's this weird in between. Like, it's a very specific timing, and I think it's counterintuitive, which is my whole issue with, you know, Testament and just season 1 in general. Basically, I feel that Testament is the character. It's like babies for Zoner, right? Like, as bad as that sounds, but it's like, I think the people that want to play Testament are gonna excel at playing Testament are, you know, people like me. You just want to play your game, you just want to poke, zone. You don't necessarily want to go all in, even though this game is all about aggression, about just high speed, just in your face action. I feel that for a zoner, This is perfect for those that don't want the high execution required for Happy Chaos, as well as the kind of disadvantages, as well as the execution for Axel. Like, Happy Chaos controls the entire game. Like, just set your controller down. If a Happy Chaos starts going, they're not going to stop. And Axel, while they also control the screen, everything, once you're in an Axel, like if you're in their personal space, you know, the character falls apart. Like, Axel's just like doomed. And I think Testament is kind of that in between where not the highest execution, can still fight at certain ranges, even close range a little bit, but not too helpless like Axel. However, like I said, only time will tell how good this character is going to be. But first impressions, guys, I think this character is okay. I'm not gonna like really say like tier list. This is definitely not top 5 character. Like Testament is not touching them at all. But I'd say maybe like mid-tier at most at the moment. I think Testament is you know, stronger than a couple of characters. However, you know, not too crazy. Like, as soon as I knew how the character played, I already knew how they would perform against the rest of the cast. Like, it's not that hard to really take a look there. But as far as first impressions, I think that this character is definitely fun and easy enough to learn. However, keep in mind that there are a little bit of quirks that you kind of have to get used to if you want to really excel at the character and see how far you know, Testament takes you. Like I said, I'm not trying to talk bad about the character, but there's a lot of stuff that Testament has that I just have an, you know, slight issue with, which I will talk about in my review for season 1 as a whole. I do have a lot of points to say over all season 1, so I'll definitely let y'all know when that video's up. But let me know in the comments, how do y'all feel about Testament so far? Are you liking them? Are they fun? And if you have any issues, what are they at the moment? Because I'm still going to use Testament. I'm definitely not dropping Leo, but I mean, who knows? From all the characters that I use, I think Testament might be in my rotation. Who knows? I'm still going to main Leo regardless until they gut him in season 2, as well as Biken and whoever's like top 1 at the time. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like I said, feel free to give this video a like, share, and subscribe. Help support the channel. And follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/thespianlive, where we record this live. This is all my opinion. Definitely form your own. However, I am having a lot of fun. I think Testament is definitely one of the funner characters to come out of season 1. And they are a bad bitch, and I'm trying to slide into the DMs. But I'll see y'all on the next one. Take care.